Hi guys, good afternoon from Costa Rica. I am going to be doing a Q&A video today. I will be answering some of the interesting questions here that I've gotten from you guys. First question, where are you from? Okay, this is an answer that might take some time. I never really know what to say when people ask me where I'm from. I was born in Chicago. I spent my childhood moving around a lot. I think over my life I've moved 48 times. I spent a lot of my childhood in Virginia. Once I became an adult, I moved to Miami. So a lot of the times when people ask me where I'm from, I just say Miami because it's the one place that I stayed put for a significant amount of time. I'm definitely from the US, but if you ask where in the US are you from, that's harder to answer. Are you more organized or are you more spontaneous? Kind of a bit of both. On one hand, I'm super organized. I have lists of everything and I love keeping lists and making plans. But on the other hand, I am really spontaneous too. There have been times when I don't even know what country I'll be going to tomorrow, or that I just decide on this impromptu trip that I had no idea I'd be going on like a few days ago. I love stuff like that. Sometimes I even find myself planning not to plan, to leave stuff more up to chance, because that's when all these awesome things in travel happen, because you never really know where you'll be or where you'll go, and if you just try to plan everything, then it kind of restricts you. Michelle Sanchez asks, would you mind telling me what camera you use? I love the quality of your video. Well, thank you. It is, however, due largely to my cameras. One of the cameras that I use is the Canon 7D. For the lens, I use a 17-55mm. I'll write the whole thing down below because it's really long. The other camera that I use is the one that I'm filming on right now, which is the Canon G7X. I prefer to vlog on the Canon G7X, and I prefer to take photos and kind of more artistic cinematic type of shots on the 7D. I also sometimes film on a GoPro. Since you guys have been asking where is Livio, I'm gonna do one question with him. So he's making a guest appearance. No, I don't like it.
Keep your eye open.
No. Okay, that's not the question.
Right.
Okay, what is your least favorite thing about traveling?
Well, being stuck with you for a starter.
Livio!
Alright, what's my favorite thing?
No, least favorite thing.
Least favorite thing about traveling. I would have to say it's packing and unpacking.
Really?
Yes. Hate it.
I love packing. So good at it.
You're actually good at it. I don't know how you pack so fast actually. What's your least favorite thing?
My least favorite thing about traveling, you can't really form a sense of, I don't know, like a circle of friends like that you usually hang out with. I would hang out with my sisters a lot, and you don't have kind of like a normal base.
I thought I was your base. I thought I was your rock and your anchor and...
But I have to have friends too.
No, I get what you're saying. It actually makes sense. I actually miss hanging out with my friends as well.
I think you had a better answer than me. I wasn't even thinking of my answer while you were talking.
Oh, so you didn't plan things beforehand. Surprising.
What is that supposed to mean?
Because you always have your plans and you're always at the airport 4 hours.
I actually talked about that in the video.
We need to go! When's the flight? In 5 hours. How on earth do we need to go then?
I have a late phobia. I don't want to be late.
It's one thing to have a late phobia, and it's another thing to have a being early obsession.
Neo Snipes asks, where has been your favorite place so far? Choose just one. Well, Neo Snipes, that's pretty much impossible to do. I don't think I could choose just one favorite place. And that's because they are all so different from each other. I would say that my 3 favorite places would be Athens in Greece, Essaouira in Morocco. I just really loved Paris. I found it very inspiring and of course gorgeous. What made you decide to travel? What really made me decide to travel was that I just wasn't happy, and I just decided to take kind of a risk and go into the unknown and and do it. I originally had the idea a few years ago. I put it off for another year, and I was always thinking, oh, I'll do it soon, I'll do it soon. And meanwhile, you know, then life just in Miami kept happening, and there were even more reasons not to go. One day I just decided to book a ticket, and I went online and I booked a ticket to Spain. I didn't really have any plan beyond that, but I did it because I just kind of realized that there's never going to be a perfect time, and if I want to make something happen, then I just have to go for it. And I did, and it was the best decision that I ever made. Will you marry me? Thanks for the offer, but no. Next. How long do you plan to travel? Emily. Well, I kind of plan to travel forever. I really can't see myself saying I want to stop traveling, so I really don't know the answer, but for now I'm just gonna say indefinitely I plan to travel full-time. I love this question. Kylie Colleen T asks, how many siblings do you have? Seems like an endless amount. Yeah. Pretty much. I am the oldest of 9 children. That was a noisy childhood. I find editing so tedious and boring. Any tips? What I like most about editing is seeing the pieces of a story or a creative idea that you had come together into this more cohesive story. And it really is kind of a form of storytelling, making your audience feel what you felt in that moment and had a vision for with your footage. Have you ever been robbed or attacked in any of your travels? Thankfully, the answer to this is no. I have not. Do you guys hear that? That's monkeys. It's wild monkeys fighting in the trees. What is your favorite or most interesting food that you've eaten during your travels? From Veg Theory. The most interesting would maybe be, not exactly a food because it's a drink, but when I was in Kyrgyzstan, I had this drink. It was carbonated like soda, but it was made with wheat, and it was kind of spicy and very sour, and it tasted like bread, but with also soda, sour, spicy, sharp taste. When I first had it, I was like surprised, and then I thought it was really gross, and then I kind of liked it. From Nick, who is your favorite YouTuber? Might be Raya from the channel Raya Was Here. 2 of my other favorites are Louis Cole from Fun for Louis and Casey Neistat. But those 3 in particular really inspired me to start my own YouTube channel and to travel, and also to just make my life into what I want it to be. Travelite, if you were a cloud, what type of cloud would you be? I don't know. Okay guys, I really hope that you enjoyed my Q&A. As always, I have a lot more adventures coming up soon from here in Costa Rica. Thanks for watching. Bye!